I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan from the Hyperpigmentation Clinic, and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of color. So today's video is all about COS RX. It's one of the top beauty brands in Korea, and I'm sure you all know, there's a lot about Korean skincare at the moment. I've just finished reading this book actually, which is a little book of skincare by Charlotte Cho. It says Korean Beauty Secrets. I was actually quite excited to investigate COS RX because you guys have been asking me for this for a while. So let's investigate. Right, so starting off with our first product, which is BHA Blackhead Power Liquid 4%. And I'm pleased to say I actually really like this product. Starting off with the first ingredient is Salix Alba Bark Water, which is a great anti-inflammatory. It has great moisturizers in it too. So it's got Butylene Glycol, it's got panthenol and arginine. And actually, butylene glycol is quite good because it's a solvent, but it also helps the other ingredients penetrate deeper into the skin. Now, some of you who also like to delve into ingredients will notice that it has 4% salicylate betaine. Now, you might be thinking, but that's not salicylic acid. How is this a BHA? It's because in Korea, they're not actually allowed to put in high percentages of salicylic acid. So what they do is they combine betaine, which is a moisturizer, with salicylic acid. So the combination, 4% of this, is similar efficacy to 2% salicylic acid. The fourth ingredient here is niacinamide. So if you've watched my niacinamide video, you will know all about niacinamide. It is one of my favorite ingredients and it's great for skin of color. It does multiple things. It helps to reduce hyperpigmentation. It helps to reduce your sebum levels. So if you have oily, acne-prone skin, it's great. It helps to control pore size, so minimizing pores. And it also helps to improve the texture of the skin. Very few people react with niacinamide as well, which is essential when we're talking about skin of color. As it's the fourth ingredient, it means that it's approximately 3 to 4%, which means that it's in the therapeutic range. The only one small negative that I would say with this particular product is that it's got Ethyl Hexanediol in it, which has been known to cause dermatitis and irritation around the eye. This is, however, rare, and I myself would purchase this product. If you've watched enough of my videos, you will know that I have very high standards when it comes to skin of color and the skincare that we should and shouldn't be wearing. And I don't take it lightly when I recommend you purchase a product. So with this, I think it has fantastic actives in it and it has nothing irritating in it. Plus there's no fragrance, no essential oils. So this one is a keeper. Okay, so the next product is quite intriguing. So it has the magic of Snail mucin in it, and it's called Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I mean, that's a mouthful. just remember Snail 96 and you can purchase the right product. Again, I like this product. Oh, you don't understand. I am so sick of going through product after product and brand after brand thinking why they're making fundamental mistakes. I'm a cosmetic formulator myself and I know how much love and care has to go into every formula and the thought process. So finally, when I see products that I would purchase myself and I would tell you to go and purchase, I'm actually very grateful. So here, let's start off with the Snail Secretion Filtrate, which is the first ingredient. Don't forget, the first ingredient means that it has the highest percentage. So what is this Snail Secretion mucus that everyone's raving about and is all over Korean skincare? So it actually comes from our garden snail. So the name for that is Cornum aspersum. So it's Cornum aspersum slime. Now, it's not the secretion that helps it to lubricate its motion. It's actually the secretion that it releases when it's stressed. So snail secretion has got proteoglycans in it. It's got glycoproteins in it. It's got enzymes, glucosaminoglycans. It's also got hyaluronic acid and copper peptides. This is all fantastic because this is what your skin needs. This is food for your skin. And actually, as soon as I finished researching COSRX and doing my in-depth investigation, I went and purchased it myself. If you follow me on Instagram at the Hyperpigmentation Clinic, as soon as it comes through, I'll show you how it looks and how it feels, and I can do a review for you. So make sure if you're on Instagram, to head over and follow me on that. It's also got a number of great moisturizers. It's got Butylene Glycol, it's got Panthenol, it's got betaine, and it's got sodium hyaluronate, which is a cousin of hyaluronic acid. So it does have ethyl hexanediol, which is considered safe up to about 5%. It has been known to cause irritation, especially around the eye, but it's very rare. So that's the only tiny downside, I would say, to this particular product. But I would definitely recommend this for skin of color. So I'd apply it after you've washed your face and before you apply your moisturizer. This is a skin repairing product. So this is what's going to help boost your ceramides, going to reduce any erythema, any sensitivity. So that's how you apply it. Moving on to the next product, which is Hydrogel Very Simple Pack. So it says in the marketing it's designed to ease dryness and irritation. So on the positive side, it does have a lot of hydration in it. So it's got Glycerin, Pentylene Glycol, and Butylene Glycol. It does have two very good anti-inflammatories too. So it's got Centella Asiatica extract and Salix Alba bark extract too. So up to this point, I'm happy. However, they did make two mistakes, I would say, with this product. They used grapefruit seed extract as the preservative. It's a natural preservative, but it's not very effective. It doesn't protect against the most common forms of growth, even in airtight packaging. It also has bergamot oil in it too, which is a volatile citrus oil that is actually a photosensitizer to our skin. And so for those two reasons, I would say avoid this product. I'm sorry. Moving on to the next product, which is their Green Hero Calming Pad. So the first ingredient is green tea extract, which is brilliant. It's soothing, it's an anti-inflammatory, it's great for skin of color. It actually has 5 different moisturizers in it too, which I love. It's got butylene glycol, it's got panthenol, glycerin, arginine, and sodium hyaluronate, which is the cousin of hyaluronic acid. So up until this point, it's a great product. But then, they let themselves down. They went and added witch hazel. So I'm sure you've watched a lot of my videos by now. Witch hazel I don't like for 2 reasons. Number one, it's got tannins in it, which is what strips the skin. People feel like when they have oily skin, it's a great thing to put on because you're removing the oil slick. The problem is it's too dehydrating for the skin, and your oil glands then start to produce more sebum. So that's one issue. But the second issue I have with it actually is that in order to manufacture witch hazel, it's distilled in alcohol. And so you're now putting alcohol on the skin. And alcohol is one of the single worst ingredients for our skin. It leads to an inflammatory cascade on our skin. And long after we've actually worn the product, the inflammation is still taking place. A lot of the times our skin is very good at hiding what's actually going on under the skin. So you don't necessarily know what's going on until a little bit later, when you feel like your skin's becoming more sensitive, it's becoming more irritated. And so I would just avoid, to be honest. So if you see the word Hamamelis virginia, that is witch hazel. So it's a good thing to write down and note, because you will see this in a lot of products, and it's one of those key ingredients that I would just say run in the opposite direction. In addition, this particular product's also got Bergamot Fruit Oil in it too, and it's got mentha. Mentha is one of the most irritating ingredients. It aggravates the skin. It's a sensitizer to the skin. So anything with mentha in it, again, I would run. So moving on to my next product, which I really like, and that is Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. So it's starting off with the positives, as always. It's got cocamidopropyl betaine, which is a very balanced, mild cleanser. It's also got sodium lauryl methyl isethionate, which has luxurious foaming capabilities, but is also quite gentle on the skin. It's also got butylene glycol, which is great. It's a moisturizer, it's a solvent, but it also helps other ingredients to penetrate faster and deeper into the skin. So it's also got Camellia japonica extract, which is an antioxidant, it's anti-pollution, and it's very soothing to the skin. It actually protects the fibroblasts from oxidative damage that happens from heavy metal pollutants in the air. And don't forget, your fibroblasts are needed for collagen. So if it's not clear, I would say bye, bye, bye. And I'm going to purchase this one myself too. And the next product that we're talking about is Galactomyces 95 Tone Balancing Essence. So I've actually never really been a fan of Essence until I saw this product and the ingredients in it. So the moisturizers they've got are panthenol, glycerin, butylene glycol, sodium hydrogenate, but it's also got Galactomyces ferment filtrate as one of the top ingredients. And the second ingredient in this product again is niacinamide, which I'm sure you all know by now. I love, 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 and anyone with skin of color should really be wearing this ingredient because pretty much solves the majority of our skincare conditions, right from pigmentation through to acne. So it's one of those magical ingredients that I would highly recommend. I think having read this book and learning a bit more about Korean skincare, I've learned that it's a way of life, skincare for them actually. It's self-care. It's, you know what we would do, we'd go and read or we'd go for a walk. For them, skincare is something that they do every day. It might just take 10 minutes and it's their time to meditate. You know, they'll put their deep cleansing oil on and they would massage their face. That would be their relaxation first thing in the morning or at nighttime. They would go to K-spas together, so Korean spas, as a whole family, right from children right through to grandparents would all go to a K-spa and get their serious exfoliation done there, and it's just a relaxing thing that you would spend all day doing. So skincare for them really is not something that you just do, you know, 1 minute before you go to bed because you have to. For them it is a way of life. It's something to discuss. It's exciting. They constantly try new products, and I actually want to pass that culture on to my kids. Having read this book, I just thought, yeah, it's not just slap some sunblock on their face on their way out, you know, and they're wriggling around while we're trying to put this cold sunblock on them. You know, make it a therapeutic thing, like massage the cream into their face, make it a relaxing bonding experience. So that's really what I took away from Korean skincare is it's a lifestyle. It's not, you know, a problem solving, I've got an acne spot, let me do this thing. It's all preventative. For them, sunblock and sunscreen from a very young age is just absolutely essential. So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed reviewing this brand. It's very rare for me to come up with 3 to 4 products that I love in one range. I'm sure you know by now. I'm lucky if I can find one, honestly. So if there are any other brands that you want me to review, please can you write it down below for me. Don't forget to download your free guide for skincare for skin of color if you haven't already. The link is also down below for you. Thank you very much for watching.